Hey everybody, Shay here. I felt like doing another reaction video. This time I'm going to be doing Season 1, Episode 1 of One Punch Man. This is of course a property that is very difficult to ignore. It's everywhere, people referencing it all the time. I just know it's someone who can punch something and destroy them with one punch, which is why they're called One Punch Man. Now, this kind of went dormant on me again, but now going into this channel and kind of just watching other people's manga videos and what they're buying and stuff like that, and seeing the collections on the bookstores, like what I'm going to buy in the future, stuff like that, and creating a list for that. Is it going to be a super deep collection where it's going to be like more than 20 volumes, where that's an investment when I'm kind of learning my way around this stuff. But you know what? It's been pretty inspiring so far. My options are fairly limited because I know the kind of stuff I'm out to get, and a lot of people are covering things. And when I see consistent coverage of something being good, then I kind of know what to put on the list and just keep an eye out for the sales and stuff like that. So one of them is One Punch Man. Why? Because I feel like I want to read the manga more than I want to watch the anime. The time that I do put aside for things, my hobby is basically editing stuff for YouTube or playing video games for YouTube, or now doing this channel for YouTube. So it's kind of like just where my free time goes, you know? So it's limited, but at the same time I want to know what other properties are out there. This is a way for me to put my toes in the water just to test it out, see what the idea is all about. Of course, I'm already reading My Hero Academia, which is already a superhero themed manga, and so this feels like a gateway for me, but it's not accidental. That's not the right word I'm using. It's not accidental and it's not coincidental. It's just I happen to pick One Punch Man. Maybe it's subconscious that I'm kind of going into superhero stuff before I go to other things, but my other love is horror, or like gothic horror in particular, or that psychological angled horror stuff like Death Note. I feel like I would probably really enjoy, but I just need to watch more things. And so here's a first impression series where I basically watch the first episode of a series. If I do enjoy it and I feel like the engagement is high enough on these videos, of course I would come back and do episode 2, 3, 4, and I would do reaction videos for the season even. But right now it's just restricted to episode 1s because I'm just getting a sampling. And then I'm letting the audience decide whether or not I keep doing these for the series or not, just so I can kind of organize my time better that way. In any case, One Punch Man, Season 1, Episode 1, The Strongest Man. Saitama is determined to become a superhero. After years of training, he becomes strong and faces all sorts of monsters to protect humanity. Now, again, it feels like it's maybe just one step above the Deku in My Hero Academia. The manga, I haven't watched anything to do with the anime. I don't have access to that particular series. I have one on Netflix called Two Heroes, I think it's called. I'm in Canada. I don't have access to all the anime that the US gets and stuff like that. So in any case, here's One Punch Man. Let's give this a shot. You know what's already fascinating? It sort of starts like My Hero Academia's manga, where in the first page and then the second and third page spread is effectively this. Here's everyday life, and then boom, something goes blowy up ye, and there's like a bridge and there's an explosion. Now superheroes will start to fight. It's like the exact same opening. Well, no, okay, not exact. Hold on, let me keep going. Oh my god, it's a purple Piccolo. So I mean, I watched I used to go to Portugal a lot as a kid because my family's from there, and we used to go for like the summer, so 2-3 months at a time. And Portugal used to run tons of Dragon Ball Z episodes from the very beginning, and they would play, I think it was like 6 a day or something like that. It was 2 in the morning, 2 in the afternoon, 2 in the evening, and we'd be back to backers. My brother and I were just ramping through that stuff over the summer. I have no idea how far they got, but anyways, the point is I got to the Piccolo storyline, and this is Piccolo. Call me crazy, but that's what it is. I don't even know if that's the real name, the translation. I only know the Portuguese names. Okay, people definitely died in that attack. Like that was some legitimate chaos. I'm sorry, Smiley Man. The names. This is gonna be just as amusing as My Hero Academia. Smiley Man. This is the kind of character I would have made like back in, oh, was it 15 years ago? City of Heroes, the MMO, where you're like, man, I just want to try some mechanics out. Let me make a character with a smiley face on his chest and call him Smiley Man. That's what this felt like to me. Guess I'll go. Yeah, don't strain yourself, bruh. Interesting symbolism again here. Happened in My Hero Academia as well. In the Dragon Dogma, I picked it up on the first impressions video I did on that, where there's a tunnel of light thing. The idea of like walking through a hallway and coming into this clearing, it's just that there's a symbolic reference to this kind of stuff, and I feel like now I've experienced it in 3 different, well, 2 anime, 1 manga. But it's not just in this. Like it's in a ton of stories. It just happens to be super coincidental that it's been in like some of the earliest things I brought to this channel have had this tunnel of light thing. Got some riff guitars. Okay. I just, figured I'd come around, try to be a hero, whatever it is, whatevs. What up? It's such a cliche, which might be the point. Like, the origin story of this hero, like, now he's going through this exposition diatribe that all villains have to do before they're about to lay down smackdown. Humans being a disease and created by the pollution of the world, or vaccine, man. Oh boy, I'm pretty sure. So vaccine, he's going to kill the parasites, which are the humans that are killing the world. Okay, well, I mean, it's a cool concept. I've read it before, but it's cool. Okay, this is not Piccolo anymore. There's definitely something else going on here. So you do this for fun? For fun? How dare you confront me, Mother Earth's apostle? Wow, this is getting pretty deep all of a sudden for that inane reason. Yet, he's winding up. What more could be expected from a huge... Just obliterated. Those are his eyes. One Punch Man. Oh, disgusting. Again, all it took was one punch. He's disappointed in himself because he's so awesome. Oh my gosh, wow. Oh, that's awesome. The wailing metal intro. Hell yeah. Wow. Yeah. Wow! I love it. I love it. I might have watched that 2 or 3 times. That intro was epic. Okay, 3 years earlier, origin story. Oh, that's him. That's just, wow. What a design. I ate too much crab and transformed into this crablante. Crablante? I'm going to go with the French pronunciation there. I don't know what a crablante is. Maybe it's a crab dish. He ate too much and he transformed into a crab man who wears his underwear on the outside. So we got a little bit of tropey kind of meta commentary on Western superhero comics happening in this. The same as I'm catching in My Hero Academia. I'm seeing a lot of parallelism happening here with the influences going on here. I'm sure they're not the same, but a little too coincidental. Holy smokes, like depressing. Like straight up. I'm not really a businessman. I'm unemployed. Went for an interview, didn't get accepted. It's kind of just like so morose and so... I couldn't care less about anything else. I mean, this feels like a little bit like he's like, just take me out. Just take me out. You know what I'm saying? Like, this guy got dark real quick. I mean, I was joking with the crab man, but that was some pretty... that's... Yeah. I'm in no mood to run. I mean, indicators here without even showing us the violence. But, I mean, blood spray all over the place here. Blood on the claws, interesting way of doing it. Because I mean, now it can kind of be for kids. I don't see how many anime can be for kids. The violence is so awesomely grotesque at times. It's just not appropriate. So it's like he lets him go because he's got lifeless eyes just like him. So it's like both of these people gave up on life. Death would actually, I mean, you're suffering more by just having this miserable life. I'm gonna go and find this like, whatever he said, something chinned kid. So I don't know, maybe he was bullied by I don't know. This guy actually sounds like he might have been bullied in real life. Or maybe he wasn't. And that's why he's wearing, I don't know. Oh no. Oh. Hey, butt chin. You gotta go. You gotta go. The big chin brat. If he's caught, he's dead. So I drew some nipples on... So, butt chin. Drew nipples on a crab man. That's why he hasn't... I have to look for the nipples now. Wow, here we go. Oh, so I will come with that. So same thing with Deku. He acted before he thought, so I mean that's like the spirit of the hero. I'm relating everything to the only manga I've read so far. Oh yeah, those are definitely drawn on nipples. Those were definitely drawn on nipples. Oh my gosh. Well, he's just making it clear that let's to remind us of the blood. It just looks like maybe poop stains, but no. Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, they're showing it. They're showing it. He's a mass murderer. But God forbid a kid draw awesome nipples on my awesome crab pecs. That is just with permanent marker. It's meta referential, like My Hero Academia. Oh my god, the self-awareness again. You gotta go, but chin. Oh snap! Oh wait, what's this? In this age of declining birth rates, I can't just let you kill a kid. Whoa. And then it just drops like these morsels on you where you're like, well, that's kind of serious in the middle of this shit. Oh, when I was a little boy, I wanted to be a hero, not a businessman. But a hero who could send rotten villains like you flying. With one punch. He wished for this. Screw looking for a job. Bring it on. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, that's a lot of blood. Whoa. Where did he learn these moves though? Oh dear god. No, nasty. Oh my god. Oh why? There's so much meat in this crab. Could you imagine how many people this guy could have fed? That's terrible. That's a terrible thought. I couldn't stop myself after I started saying I couldn't do it. Oh my god. By pulling out an eye. Has it really been 3 years since? Yeah, that's what you said. Oh, and then that. I wonder if that's important. Wait. You see that? Let me see that. Again. Do that again. The animation, the art style changed on the eye itself. What a transition! After that day, I trained so hard I went bald. I don't even know what to say. I became so powerful. No one. Okay. I'm the hero I dreamed of becoming. Why does my heart feel so empty? Talk about an escalation. Kind of. Okay, so I know about Attack of. Oh god, now I'm gonna embarrass myself as the manga noob that I am. Attack of the Titans. Attack on Titans. I know that's an anime as well. That's also a manga series. Manga. Come on, get it right. That's also a manga series I do have on my list. I feel like it's something I would enjoy. I will be watching the episode 1 of Attack on Titan. Attack on Titan. I'm so embarrassed. If I let you know what I'm saying. Is that this feels like the artwork I've seen on the covers and stuff. Well, not this dude, the big dude. So we got a super science like growth serum thing. He used on his brother. Okay, I love that they do they do like an exposition on, I guess, the villains so far. Maybe they'll do this to the heroes as well, but that they open up with "This is why I am who I am." I find that kind of interesting. I'm a big fan of identity philosophy. And that's why I love superheroes and love that alternate identity and like that, what it all means, like when all that stuff kind of comes into play in storytelling, because it usually comes up. But this is like playing on that. It's like overt. There's no reason to give the exposition up front, you know. And you know, I mean, if the other example is anything to go on, I'm thinking one punch is going to end this thing after this massive exposition. That might be what it's playing with, though. The strongest man. That was my dream. Oh, there's another one about the dream. So that's an interesting motif going on right now. Saitama, One Punch Man, like he had the dream of being the strongest, take things down with one punch, and now we have. That seems a little overt. I had the dream of being the strongest, you know. It could be something absolutely deadly, but hey, it's strawberry flavored. Drink up. Okay, well, it's like a Hulk play there, like gamma radiation style transformation there to a giant nude dude. Thank God for those clouds, huh? Again, just tremendous death going on here. It does not mess around with light count. But let's see this again. This is it, big bro. This is what I was looking for. To be the strongest man. We're so typically mad scientist. I'm the strongest man. I'm the strongest man. I'm the strong. Oh, look. Uh-oh. Oh, that was the wrong side. That was the wrong side. Oh no! I shouldn't be laughing. This is serious. So I'm taking, wow, I mean, how many people died in that building? Well, maybe they're evacuating. They're evacuating. They're probably used to this, and they're evacuating. Oh my god, look at the craziness of that animation right there. Like, just a complete disregard for form structure. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. You gotta make things look epic. You gotta convey motion. You gotta convey power. And the line work in this animation is crazy. It's absolutely crazy. Oh my gosh. Like squishing a mosquito. I feel empty. And now we're going to go somber like crazy. And then, of course, here comes One Punch Man with a cup power. Oh my gosh. Look at the line work. Like, just crazy. Well, I don't know, dude. You're sounding pretty sad. And so it's like, you know, the world has gone to crap. Nothing's really changed, even since I've become a hero. It's all the same crap. It's pretty it's like pretty morose, man. Maybe you need a psychologist, dude. Counselor, something like that. You don't think? My emotions grow more distant. Fear, tension, joy, anger. I feel none of them anymore. In exchange for power, maybe I've lost something that's essential for a human being. He wished for the power. I forget what the line was, but that he could defeat things with one punch. He got his wish. There was something in the eye too that I feel like maybe that turns into something. He gets it, but by getting it, somehow from 3 years of training, that he trained so hard he went bald. Okay? Let's just go with it. He focused so hard on becoming that person, this person now, that he's lost his humanity along the way. That's deep. And here we go again. What is with the nude or half nude villains in this cartoon? They're all nutso and they're all not wearing pants. What is super custom? Whatever, license plate Mark III. Oh, that's like maybe an Iron Man reference right there. It's ridiculous and awesome. Oh, here he's giving his diatribe, the villain, behind the scenes here, and while he's still whirling inside me when I forgot. He's still having a monologue, an internal monologue, while the villain is having an external monologue, expositionary monologue of what villains do. I decked myself out. I'm a custom car-loving monster. Fear, panic. It's like such a river. I gotta check this again. I felt like that was pretty neat. I gotta pause a second and actually read what it said. So I love. Okay, building custom cars so much. I got that. I used to feel all kinds of emotions. I decked myself out, whirling inside me when I fought. So in the earlier years, he still felt something: fear, panic, anger. I'm a custom car-loving monster. If you're thinking of getting in my way, I'll put a shine on that big headlight of yours. Bam! This is Masharuni. Oh my god, disgusting. I'm assuming these are real people before they become these things. So he kills someone with one punch. Guess I'll have X-Night. And then we can have, it's almost Western. It almost feels like that because Western has a sort of vibe to it, you know. It's like the loneliness, the the expansiveness, the kind of like being one man alone on a land that stretches on forever. I feel like that maybe feels like his emotional state. I'm maybe looking way too deep into this. Like I'm going way too deep. Like this. Calm down. Each day, I come home uninjured. When I'm out fighting monsters, I never feel as if my heart's really in it. No, I got that. I got that. Rubber ducky, and you probably need better water. This apartment's like, what was that? What you doing there? I mean, I just do the hero thing as a hobby. In other words, as long as I get a kick out of it, that's all I care about. But he doesn't get a kick out of it. That's all I care about. He's like, he's asking for help here, silently asking for help. So someone not help our Saitama. Rescue him from himself. Help him find purpose. No. Nice. Always ready. Are these mole men like Fantastic Four? It might be these might be legitimate Western comic book references from the old days. Self-rage stuff. The subterraneans. The mole men. I believe you call us subterraneans. We suffer from overpopulation. Therefore, we must now claim the world above ground. I understand that there are many people on the surface too. As it stands, you are in our way. Whoa! So they're already talking about. Wait, 70% of the surface dwellers have been killed since they've raised from the subterranean. What? So long as I come across such worthy opponents. Yeah, but now he says this. Now he's gonna decimate all of them with one punch. Shocking. And smash a rune. Oh. Oh yeah, no. Oh my gosh. Like, okay, you can have the world back. Look at this animation. That's crazy. And it's like the cinematography is so, it's all over the place, but I know exactly where the character is at all times. Like, so far, that's how I feel. Like, this is crazily choreographed, yet I'm not lost in it. The camera's turning, the characters are turning. It's crazy. They got shadow work in play. They'll change the line work here. Like, it's using like a tritone or whatever. So like, it's red, black, and white. That's it. Like a simplified tone. It doesn't matter. They're like taking like artistic liberty here to like in the comic. It's great. Look at this. Look at that. I mean, it's so sketchy. It's like he's going so fast that the artists don't even have time to catch up to draw properly. Like, they're just, it's sketched. That's how fast this guy's moving. Just a guy who's a hero for fun. I do not lose, and the surface is under my protection. Now, is that giving him like purpose, or I guess he enjoys the fight? I mean, there's so many of them that he gets to keep swinging. Look at this. Look at this. The sonic boom kick. Oh my god, city's falling on top while this is fight. Oh my god. Oh my god. We're going from extreme range to close range. He just punched the punch. Shit, hold on. Let's go back. What are you saying? I can't even... I'm not even reading anymore. What is this feeling? Oh. Okay, hold up. This wild throbbing in my heart. This rush, this tension. Oh. It's been so long I forgot. This exhilaration of a real fight. It's just because there's so many of them. It has to be, because he's still decimating them. Such epic music too, man. Right after the battle. Look at this. He's on trash heaps of corpses. It's coming back to me. Escalation! I, the subterranean king, will take you on. And... alarm clock. Back to the normal, mundane life. Oh, he collects manga. Look. That's awesome. That's great. Are these actually... No, these aren't legit, are they? Like, are they references to like a kind of Easter egg kind of thing? Surface dwellers must die. Oh my god, what is this? Prepare yourselves for... Oh. Oh no. Sorry about that. Wait, so I mean, was that dream like a premonition for real? Or how did that like pan out? Like that... How did that happen? Curious. Huh. But, oh, I did mention the whole Western vibe, and then, you know, the cactus has been coming up. You know, because, like, nurtured on very little water, right? Finds a way to survive. The strongest man. Come on, I want the awesome, like, metal. Oh, I like the metal better. Is it a preview? Or is this, like, is this part of the next... Oh. Next episode, or is it like a preview, or is it actually always new content at the end of these? It's kind of like it's called like a bridge to the next, like, here's what's next sort of thing. The lone cyborg. How do you like seeing me get ripped apart with Scrablante? Oh, he's like our narrator. That's nice. The lone cyborg. Episode 2. I love that they do this. This is kind of, it's a fun little yeah, fun little thing to do there. There you go. I mean, this is a series I would definitely get into. I feel like I would enjoy the... Good lord. The art style in this animation is bonkers. I can only imagine what the manga looks like. Like, right now, I don't have too much to go on with how much anime matches the manga style that they reference. I feel like the stuff that I've seen feels like when I see like the anime covers and, you know, the title art or like clips and stuff like that, I feel like it does have this kind of spiritual connection to the artwork from the manga. So if the artwork changes because the artist just draws things differently, I feel like that transfers over. Like, Dragon Ball Z art looks like sort of like the Dragon Ball Z art that I remember, and I've seen that for Pokemon. I've seen that for the Death Note characters. My Hero Academia stills, they all feel like that art in particular. I really like the art in My Hero Academia, the manga as well. So I that's a high bar. That's a really high bar right now. And this one, I mean, the covers, I've only seen the covers of this series. They look awesome. I love the covers. because again, it takes like, I love covers that take a little bit of liberty on just the design of them. Same thing for Tokyo Ghoul. I love the covers for Tokyo Ghoul, but I'm not entirely sure like if that transfers. Like, but it'd be cool if it did, because I feel like that part of capturing the spirit of the story is also capturing the spirit of the art that informs the way the story is told. Like, I think there's something about the art, and so when I'm looking at those fight scenes, I'm thinking this has got to be crazy in the manga, where they can lay things out differently. They can do double page spreads. They can just really have fun with the way that those combat scenes look like. And this is such a simple, streamlined narrative right now. Just the composition of the story. You have a guy, he got his wish. He wished for something, he got it, and now he's lost part of himself by getting the thing he's always wanted. He's realized that, you know, sometimes the things we wish for aren't the things we want. It almost highlights that notion. Another line came to my mind while I was in the middle of that thought, but like, be careful what you wish for. So we got the hero journey there. He's trying to find himself. That's kind of how I read it. But then you have the fact that that's such a thin through line, a story through line, that motivation for a protagonist is just so sad and depressing. And so then you have this like juxtaposition of those fight scenes, which are just so lively. They're so frenetic. There's so much energy to the line work, to the way the motion happens, the colors. Like, they mess around with everything, and it all becomes almost like art in animation. It's really mind blowing to me. Like, the liberty they've taken. What was the point I was trying to make with that juxtaposition? Is that you have that very somber side of things, and then you have that really frenetic side of things, and you have this huge range in the middle, I think is what I was trying to say. The story of this so far feels like if it's the Saitama journey. Like, what he's gonna have to find something that he has to punch twice, and that could literally be the first season. He has to find something that doesn't die on the first punch, you know, or maybe there's like an escalation in. Because that Mole Man thing was insinuating that it's not necessarily that he needs to fight something that takes more than one punch, but like that threat was so big, was so grand, that it brought that vigor back to his spirit, you know, that he was fighting for something that took some work and took some effort. And not that it takes some work to take these things out. He was still clearing the board, you know, but I think it's just, it got his mind more active with the fighting, because again, he's not just punching something, and he's not really thinking about the strategy, the movement. I don't know what else he's thinking about, but I just feel like that might be what he's looking for. It's just because he did make a mention of, like, before, I think while he was training, he still felt these emotions. It's just when he reached that pinnacle, he lost what it was to feel the emotions along the way. He's just that awesome. It's just it's a great little spin around there on that idea. So anyway, so there you go. That's another first impression out the door. Man, this is a series I probably would want to watch again, but right now I'm going to leave it at that. I'm going to switch over to another series soon, and I'll catch you there. Don't forget to explore, engage, and inspire, buddy.